Well, let's get about putting this into place. I've got some fluid film and red and tacky and some other grease stuff, and we are going to kind of grease this up and everything. It seems like it's as good as it's going to get here. So let's take her up and go for it. You ready? I wonder if it's going to work or blow up. I'm going to avert my eyes. Oh, okay, that seems to be working. Alright. I looked at my old footage the other day to make sure that I kind of remembered how it all went. So, I need to get some other kind of grease or oil at the springs too. Kind of make it as quiet as I can. Oh, there's something I to forget. You do this when you take vehicles up sometimes. You forget stuff and you got to let her down and get them. So hopefully this will work. Well, we're just about ready. I'm not quite ready. Incidentally, see those U-joints right there? Those U-joint caps, should have taped those off. You should tape those off. If those fall down, then you're in a world of hurt. You have to go basically go get another U-joint. So I didn't do that. I should have. So I confess. So I think I'm just about ready. I looked at the video, thank goodness, and I remembered there were other issues with the exhaust system and stuff like that. But we'll get them. And I got that shock absorber up there that's kind of clingy. And that's a good thing about making videos. You learn. So let's get. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little time and clean up and get all my tools put away, because there's a bunch in the back of the shop from where I rebuilt this little girl here. This good girl, not bad boy, good girl. You're going to be good, aren't you? Okay. Let's go clean up and get tools right where all of them belong, so I won't have to be dilly-dallying around all over the shop. I need to clean up anyway. If you're wondering what all this white mess is on the floor, it's that dang insulation falling down. It's so annoying. It ends up everywhere. But it's so old, you can't even pick it up. It just turns, all the polymers are connected, and it's more or less just white dust holding hands. That's not much of an oil stain up there. She's been sitting a long time. It's been about a month. So what we're going to do is, oh, it's got a ball in it. I didn't know that. We're going to use different oils in different places. So we're going to put a little red and tacky up there. Some grease. And then we'll use the fluid film over here on my welds. I remembered I got that shielding gas at Northern Tool, so maybe there's a Northern Tool in here somewhere. So as good as that's going to be, just sort of keep that from corroding any more than it has been, huh? Okay, and we got to get these spray cans off the got to get all the stuff off of here, because I'm going to be shifting that thing around. So here's the red and tacky. Okay, that is kind of red and tacky. I like that stuff. Hadn't used it much. Okay, so I think I'm pretty well set up. Let's get rid of some of this stuff and get ready. You ready? Don't want to crush my brake line right here at my hour of victory. I hope. I don't know if what I'm gonna need both hands. Let's just make sure everything's clear. Emergency brake line here, shocks there. Get that off, and let's scoot that thing in here, and I won't be needing those. I won't be needing that. I'll be needing those, and go ahead and slip those up there, and that's got to go there and there. Okay. Okay. It's been a long time coming. So I think I can where I can roll this enough with this to get this. It's on there real hard. So we're finally under the truck. Let's I think I'm gonna go get that tape I mentioned earlier and put some. Let's pull those out and see what they look like. Let's stick a little grease in them. You know, can't hurt. Those don't look bad. Okay, we'll just do that and get some tape, and then we'll let's just make sure we don't do any mistakes that keep me from a test drive. That won't be today, but you know, this is gonna be mostly it, because I'm gonna do the brakes on a different video. If I do the brakes, you've seen enough drum brake videos, but let me get some grease in those and tape them off, and we'll continue on our path. Let's see. Got tape. Oh, come on. Oh, there you go. Now I saved them little tiny rolls for tight spots, so there's a bunch of them in there. That'd be good enough. Let's go get some grease. Okay, so I've got that sort of adjusted. I got that one way down, that one up, and we're gonna go up and over. If I can get this up there. And spin her about, then I can get it there. And then we're over here. Okay, I think you get the gist of it. And now I can go this way, and then I'll easily clear this. Let's move that shock thing out of the way. Okay. The U-bolts I'm gonna have to just wrestle in there like crazy. That's about all I'm gonna be able to do. So now you can twist this back around and bring it level. And pretty soon we'll be mating up to the pins. And I got my tape on my U-joints with a little red grease. That Mobil 1 red grease over there. Okay. So now we're going to spin her into place and line her up. Okay. And then we're going to let that down and level her up. Okay. And then we get this going here. So I'm gonna have to unchain Melody here and rock her around. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the U-joints fitted over, and just to have those there so I can knock this on. And you are definitely I feel like Tim Conway. Okay, let's see. Now we'll be able to see the pins coming through there. So I've got a lot to do here. Okay, so I'm gonna need both hands, but I'll show you what it looks like in a second. But you can see I'm almost there. So there's your pin, and we're gonna give her a little foot pedal here. And then you hope that, yep, there it went. Do you see it? Just sat right in there. And then this one is going up, and I'll get a equal and opposite reaction. Oh, I came out of the pin over here. You'll get to see it twice, huh? I'm looking right at it, ain't it? Okay, that don't bother me. There it goes. Okay, it's just cinched up there, and then we should just be able to push that to here. All right. So glad I was rolling tape on that, huh? Okay. Give her a little bit of stuff. So let's get that brake cable out of here. Okay, we got those up there, my little guides. Okay, so we're tied up against there. All right. All right, let's see what happens. This is going to be the hard part. Getting these, got this ready to go. Those go on the bottom, and it's this. All right. So the way I did this was, I got the U-bolt started, and I just took the saddle and just jacked it up against the axle, and then you get this action. You get back in there. Not have any more of that stuff, okay? And I got plenty of threads. You can see the threads on the top of the saddle. Okay, so now you got to put this on, and it goes like that. So let's hope I can get that shock thing on there. I think what I'll do is go ahead and drive this other into here, so I'll have to pinch it in a little bit. But I don't know. What are we going to do? That mic can just come off now, and then I can fit the and then I can put this a little bit more over here. Okay. Just put a little tension on it, not much. Okay, well, let's get this on there. It goes on there like that. Okay, and see if we can start this other U-bolt. Okay, don't forget to take your sock out of there. I'm gonna have to knock this one back up to get this to align, because they've kind of come in a little too far. So it's just something you learn. You just have to knock it up there. But I got this one going, and so this will help stabilize the whole affair. There you go. Alright, let's get them on there. One side down. I'm very pleased. As soon as I get this on there, I can jack them up. And these take a hell of a lot of torque, but I'm gonna, take it easy. Everybody, you just figure it out on your own. Everybody's gonna be different on whatever size and quality of U-bolt, square U-bolt you got there. So when I knock this U-bolt back up a little bit, it kind of aligned down here, and you can see where that's going to come through now. Okay, so we're doing good. I got those two in place there. All right. Whew. Howdy. Once I got this bracket on here, the whole thing kind of fell into place, so it aligned everything. I had to use this block of wood to kind of hammer up on, so I don't know if I'll need it over there, but I'll leave it out. I'll put it in here because I need U-bolts over there. All right, so we're ready to give her the gun, see what she looks like. And I won't show doing the other side, but I'll show it done. And then I don't know, that's not a terrible angle, I don't think. Maybe it'll drop a little bit. I don't know. Looks like I might have angled up the hawk head a little much, but that's going to be the way it is. All right, let's see. I'll show you this, and then just go back and forth. Make sure she stays in her carriage up there. Okay, I think that'll pull it down. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's get this jack out of here and get this cinched up and move to the other side. It's not completely cinched up. I'll do that. You don't need to hear all that. All right. Pretty good, I hope. I'll show you the whole thing in a minute. I'm going to do the other side. We'll cut right to the chase with a transmission jack out and everything, okay? Okay. They're both in, same amount of trouble over here, just about, maybe a little less because I'd already done it. But here we go. We're letting off the transmission jack. Ooh, there it goes, okay. She's in there. Don't grab a cylinder with your hands if you can help it, because you don't want it to rust. Okay, so there you go. Lord only knows. But at least it's in there. I don't remember the tops of those axles if they were cocked that way. But we're going to get back there in a second. Come on, get on down there. Come on, down. Thank you very much, transmission jack. Okay. So the axle's in, and we're going to get a feeling for this. That is probably better than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Well, okay, I mean, maybe off a little bit, but that's going to have to just do. That's what that's there for, and there's one up there for the same purpose. So we're going to let that back down. Now, I think for the purposes of time, I am going to end this video, and we'll do one more, because I got to do the brakes, the exhaust system. Always put your fluid back here in case you forget it. You don't want to go driving around with no fluid in it after you just rebuilt it. That's not cool. In fact, it's real hot. So hook up the shocks, hook up the brake lines to that thing. I might hook up the brake lines, this part of the brake lines anyway, kind of last, because that'll give you some flexibility when you're hooking it into the cylinders, the brake cylinders. So I'll probably leave those out for now. But okay, well there you go. So we're going to call this one quits. Like I said, we got to tighten these up. It doesn't look exactly flat, does it? But well, I'll tell you what, that looks like it's about right. I don't remember how it was tilted, but I think it's probably tilted a little too much. But I just didn't know. I mean, there's no way I could have known. So, thumbs up, subscribe, and maybe I got a shot of it at this angle, but there's nothing I can do anyway. It's done. The only thing I could do would be drop the front springs down or something. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, I can't stand this song. Ugh. Okay, well, subscribe and like and everything. Okay, bye-bye. Bonus footage. I got off the phone with Mick a little bit ago, and anyway, talking about this angle of the dangle here, but that's just the way it is. I'm going to quit suffering about it, and that's because I can't do anything. But I got the seals and the axles and the sealant and everything, and the backing plates on. And it's just bonus because I just kind of wanted to tell you my thinking, and my thinking about that back there is, I was telling Mick, I've seen people that put lift kits on trucks, and they end up with all kinds of geometrical disorders, and then their trucks aren't right either. And so anyway, backing plates are on, the axles are in. I had to replace that one stud. I couldn't get it to seat, and it finally stripped. So we'll I don't know when we're going to test drive. I got to do the brakes, and I got to have time, but I got to go now. And I'm trying to just keep everything in apple pie order here, and I don't know if she'll start. I think she will. And yeah, got a little blowout back there. That's pretty common in these GMs for 1957. Oh, look at that. There's some Bondo in there, I think. Well, whatever. I might just throw some extend and seal it up and maybe warm up the cabin a little bit. But then you got to worry about fumes, right? All right, well, this is certainly it for today. It's getting dark. Got to go. Thanks again for watching, sharing time with me. I appreciate it. And let's kind of get an angle on that thing. All right, bye-bye.